You don't need a villain for the plot to change. And I feel like a lot of y'all forget that. Nobody has to be against you for you to want a better story for yourself. The type of change that I'm talking about is that it's not that something is going wrong. There's nothing inherently going wrong. Nothing dramatically horrible happened. But it's not right. Hey Key Club, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and not part of Key Club, get yourself a key card and join Key Club. It is the best club on the internet. Why would I lie to you? I wouldn't lie to you. I lie a little bit. What about posting videos? What's gonna come up? I would never lie about the club. The club is the best part of the internet. Join it. Hit the subscribe button and join Key Club. Now, let's get into it. With fall being here, it always reminds me of how hard it can be to let go of situations that we're comfortable in, whether it be like platonic romantic relationships or like your living situation, like you live with your parents, or like you live in a neighborhood that's not good but you can afford better, or like your job, like you're worth more than what they're paying you, or the job that you're at is not the job that you want but you just stay in there because it's easier than to find a job that's like matching your dreams. And the thing about all of that is that we're not even staying because it's right for us. We're not staying because it's going to get better. We're literally just staying in these situations because we're comfortable in what it brings. It brings the money that we need, or it brings like you're in a relationship. They make you happy sometimes. It's not all the time that it's a negative thought. Or like, friendships, it's like, we're not always arguing. We're not always having these issues. It's like when there's a good time, it's a good high. But when it's a bad time, it's a really bad low, Sorry, y'all, I had to drink my tea because I'm cooking right now. Hold on. A lot of the time during these situations, we're telling ourselves we're fine. We're telling ourselves we adjusted. We're telling ourselves, I could work around it. Like, I don't gotta see them every day. Like, I don't gotta be there every day. Like, I can change my schedule. I don't gotta make as much money as I'm making right now. I can make a little bit less. And I will still be fine. You're not fine. If you have to adjust your life to fit the one that you're living, you're not fine. You're not supposed to be making these major sacrifices that aren't making you better, that aren't making you happier. You're sacrificing your life for somebody else. Is that your child? We have to make it make sense. Deep down, you know that you're growing. And even deeper down, you know that they won't. You know that that place won't. Which means it's time to switch seasons. Now, I'm saying jobs, I'm saying people, but this could also apply to you as yourself, your own being. If you know that you're not doing the things that are serving you to be the better version of you, something's gotta shake. You've gotta let go of that past version of you. And the type of season change that I'm talking about is not the type where it's like somebody's beating on you in a relationship, or your friend is always talking bad about you to your face or to other people, or if your job is like giving you more work and less pay, like big. Like, I'm talking about you work retail, you're supposed to be ringing up customers and they got you trying to make the schedule. Like, I'm not talking about major things. I'm talking about those subtle indicators that tell you this is not serving me anymore. So that can be you're making excuses for why you're still at that job. So it could be, oh, well, they didn't actually do anything that bad to me as opposed to that other person, and that person's still here. Or it can be, well, I'm saying he because I date men, but whoever you date, you can be like he, she, they, them. I don't feel like they're being mean to me. I don't feel like they're being abusive. I don't feel like, things like that. Or if you're in a friendship, you could say, well, I see how they talk about that person though. So if they talk about that person like that, there's no way that they don't like me or don't want to be around me or aren't growing. So it can't be. If you're doing more convincing in your life, I'm sorry y'all, if you're doing more convincing than actually seeing, you need to leave. If you feel like you're around that job, you're around that person, you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing for your better self, and you feel drained after, like for example, you're not supposed to be drinking on the weekend. But after you drink, what do you feel? You feel drowsy. You don't want to go outside. You feel sick after you smoke. Like, things like that. You know it's not good for you. But you're still doing it. You the problem. And it's time to let it go. The type of change that I'm talking about is not that something is going wrong. Nothing inherently bad happened. Okay? But it's not right. Something is not resonating with what you're feeling, what you're thinking. It's not right. That's the type of change you need to recognize within yourself, and that's the type of change you need to incur. It's not that you seen it with your own two eyes that this person said this or this person did that or this job did this, and it's none of that. It's that something clicked with you and you need to switch out. The thing is, you don't need a villain for the plot to change. And I feel like a lot of y'all forget that. Nobody has to be against you for you to want a better story for yourself. That's the change you need to make happen. The end of an era, it doesn't have to be explosive. It doesn't have to be angry. It doesn't have to be negative. You can have a peaceful end to any era in your life. So you choose it. So choose it. There's no reason why you're hanging on to things that aren't serving you. The only reason I can see why somebody would do so much to sacrifice, to put above themselves, is if it was their child. The only person you should be treating like your child is your literal child and maybe your inner one. But not the people at work. Not the boyfriend, not the girlfriend, not the best friend, none of them. You can love a thing, a person, a lifestyle so deeply. You can love partying. You can love going get drinks. You can love hanging with that man. You can love hanging with that friend. You can love being at that job. You can love it so much, but that doesn't change the fact that you need to let it go. Because it's not serving you. Because it's not helping you become better. It's not creating a better atmosphere for you. Well, in some cases it can. That person can be funny. That job can be heartfelt in a way, family-like. But it doesn't mean you have to hold on to it just because it wasn't something negative to make it happen. You can leave a job wanting more because it's your life. You can leave a relationship wanting more because it's your life. You get to choose the plot of your story every day because it is your life. So start making moves like it is your life. Start making changes like it is your life, because you are the author while also being the main character, while also being the director. You're everything and in between because it is your life. That's the beauty of it. Sometimes it's stressful and sometimes you don't want to be in it, but it is your life. So you gotta move like it's yours and own it. I heard this thing one time from somebody, and if y'all know it, then y'all know it, but I still to this day, I'm like, you know, even though the movie was typed different, it ate, because it's like, it's just, that's life. Some people in your life in a tree are the roots. And some people in your life in a tree are the branches. And the rest of all things in between are the leaves. Y'all gotta start differentiating roots, branches, and leaves. Just because you met somebody don't make them a root. Your root is what stabilizes you. Everybody cannot be a root. You got about like 5-6 roots. The branches are there for a real long time. But sometimes you gotta cut them and sometimes they fall off. Now the leaves are with seasons. It's like you meet somebody at a festival. That's not your branch, and that's definitely not your root. You meet them at a festival, you have a good time over the summer, summer's done, back to reality. So you guys gotta start differentiating your tree placements. Who's your root? Who's your branch? Who's your leaf? So if this resonated with you, I'm not telling you to do cutoffs today, endings tomorrow. But what I am telling you is to recognize the lifestyle you got going for you, the people you have around you, and start making some decisions. And if you want to be real, truthfully honest with yourself, I feel like if you want to make sure you don't gotta buy that person a Christmas gift that you don't want to do. Make it happen a little bit sooner than later. Christmas is coming, y'all. I don't want to be that person, but we all know somebody that we would not buy a Christmas gift if we don't have to for. So make sure that family member, that best friend, that boyfriend, that job, those employees, whatever you got going that resonated with you in this video, make sure you save yourself from buying them a Christmas gift. Yo, that's wrong. Don't think like that. That's wrong. But that's just what came into my head. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram at Makita and MakeK3D8_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse. And follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. And if you want to take an extra step further, follow my new Instagram and TikTok page, MyCupOfKe, on both Instagram and TikTok, where I post me trying new things every Thursday for right now. And if you haven't subscribed to Key Club, get yourself a key card and join Key